it's time for a Q&A! Yes, it's time for me to answer your questions. I apologise for the wait, and I apologise if I haven't answered every question that was given to me. I did cherry pick a little for the best questions that I could answer within this spoken format that I want to do this Q&A in. So the questions that were overly long or overly reliant on aren't here. Sorry about that. So without further ado, let us begin. Let's start with some frequently asked questions, just so I don't have to repeat myself later. The first question is, what is my full name? My full name is Harrison Maximilian Carter. What is my favourite video game, aside from Team Fortress 2? My favourite video game is either Spyro the Dragon 3 or Crash Bandicoot 2. This is why you hear a lot of their music in my videos. Why did you decide to start doing garage mod videos? I've always loved to make videos. I love to create. Hell, this is a clip of the time I tried my hand at live action stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not too good with actually organising videos and actors in live action, because I'm an awkward goof of a human being. Garry's Mod allowed me to have a platform to work with creatively, as well as being able to work alone. I'm not too good at telling real people what to do, so being able to do something alone was great for me. And then it just snowballed from there. My nerdy ambition to go big or go home kicked in, and here I am. Who are my personal favourite Gmodders? My personal favourite Gmodders are Dr. Face, That Grey Cartoon Pony, Eltoro64 Roos, and GinoL70. Are you going to make ScoutCon into a series like Medic?
Will there be a sequel to ScoutCon?
Is there going to be a ScoutCon 2015?
Please tell me you're going to do a ScoutCon.
Time for SniperCon 2015.
ScoutCon 2015.
Will you ever do a ScoutCon 2015?
ScoutCon 2015.
Make a different
You
class.
should do heavy con.
ScoutCon 2015, please.
Look, do I have to answer this question?
Just answer the damn thing.
Everyone and their grandmother has asked me this. I don't want to do another ScoutCon.
Just quit being a little bitch and get on with the goddamn.
Okay, fine. If somebody big asks me about ScoutCon, then I'll answer it. Oh. Well... Until recently, I never really considered making a sequel to ScoutCon. I felt like I expended all possible jokes I could make about it in one video, hence why it was so long. Also, the plan for the future videos I would make were never to focus on different conventions, but rather the sniper and the scout character that were featured within it. They would be the focus of the next videos to come, if I were to make more. Sort of like the Rappy and demo videos, only both of them are human and one of them's not a dinosaur. However, recently you guys have started to plant a seed in my head about it. So I don't know, maybe I'll make another con video at some point. We shall see. With that out of the way, let's move on to the individual questions. Captain Steelgineer asks, you just came from nothing, created a few videos and then bam, you got now 5,000 subscribers. How are you feeling now, and which advices, except from touching dicks, have you got for Begineers? Dude, first of all, Begineers.
How do you play Team Fortress 2?
Second of all, it was honestly the most mind-blowing experience of my life when my subscriber count shot up after ScoutCon was released. I can't thank you guys enough for deciding to stick around after that. And my beginner's tip, 1. Make friends. I was fortunate enough to become friends with people such as City5101, Fatpipe Pro, Patrick, and so on. Not only did they give me pointers, but encouragement to keep going, always letting me know that I had people willing to watch my stuff. Speaking of stuff, number 2, make stuff! Make whatever stuff you want. I'm serious, you get an idea? Make a Gmod video out of it. Don't worry about its quality, nor how many views it gets. Just make it. You'll get people watching eventually, and you'll learn how to use Gmod as you go. Number 3, watch stuff! You know all those videos you like? Spy's Creed, Heavy's Birthday, Team Fabulous, Revenge of the Ninja Spy, hell, even ScoutCon if you want. Watch them carefully. If you really want to know how to make each one, you'll begin to think how animators made them, even if it means watching the clips frame by frame. Of course, the latter part may just be me being a freaking nerd, but you get the idea. Number 4, I can't stress this enough, start small. On my channel there is a video called DM Hightower. I was making this video before I even hit 100 subscribers. And it shows! And I planned it to be a 5 to 8 minute long video. I was only grasping some aspects of animation and Gmod, so naturally it led to stress. So please, start small. Make little 10-second funny videos when you're starting. You'll learn how to Gmod, you'll learn how to animate, you'll learn how to use your editing software. Start small, you'll get the basics as you go, and you'll be able to make great stuff. 3 Bros channel asks, hey Sniper Bro, who was the scout in ScoutCon? Is he your friend in real life, and is this his character? The scout character in ScoutCon was inspired by my good friend HB Games. He offered up the personality traits and the appearance of the scout. However, I have adapted the scout into my own character, which I've codenamed HB for scripting purposes. Because when you have a video that uses over 100 scouts, you're gonna get confused with which scout you mean. Rifle Marine asks, 1. What's your favourite food? Chicken. I love chicken. I could eat chicken for days. 2. What are your favourite movies? Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Big Hero 6. 3. How much does Heavy weigh? My estimate is roughly about 285 pounds. I legitimately spent 10 minutes working this out. The Awesome 288 asks, Rebirth? I love The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It is generally my game of the year of 2014 in the list of games of the year that I never made. If you haven't played a Binding of Isaac game, get Rebirth. If you played the previous Binding of Isaac game, get Rebirth. Just get Rebirth. It's weird, it's wonderful, it's disgusting, and it's the best game of 2014. I cannot think of a single indie game last year that drew my attention more than Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Apart from that one. The Steam guy asks, what is your opinion on bronies and fandoms in general? No, real talk. They're fine when they're not attacking other people and flaunting their fandom in other people's faces. That's the bit I can't stand. Dr. Zenko asks, what's your favourite colour? I'm not sure. Either green or red. Why the name TheUltimateEbil? Ah, this is a good question. When I was younger, I played a free browser RPG known as Dragon Fable. It was like a 2D World of Warcraft for kids and poor people and hipsters. In the game, there was a character known as Zorbak. Zorbak spoke in broken English, and one of his signature words was Ebil, the English word for evil. Then, when it came for me to sign up to a forum one day, I just thought, sounds catchy, and signed up as TheUltimateEbil. And that's basically the story of how I got the username. I'm so glad I have this username and not some of the other usernames I used to roll with. Dear God, that's a sad list. What's your favourite Band-Aid smiley face? The 1987 one? Nah, I'm kidding. In England we don't call them Band-Aids, we just call them plasters. Umbro and Mitchell Ludington ask, what was the history of making your sniper sonar, or why did you choose its outfit for your sniper? Originally my sniper just had the croc leather slouch hat, which is my favourite sniper hat in the game. And then the Fall Event 2013 TF2 update came, and I unboxed the item known as the Chronomancer, and upon seeing it on my sniper, I thought,
that's fucking mine.
Yeah.
Simple as that really. Levalsi asks, 1. Put this on Nida. Who do you want to collab with the most? There are a few people I'd like to collab/tennis with, although I fear most of them are either too far above me, have a very different Gmod style, or don't even use Gmod at all. I am sort of collaborating with some video makers for subscriber quest, but they're only voices, so I don't know if that counts. Snake! Most wanted unusual hat? I'm not really big on unusuals. I feel they carry a sort of I'm better than you vibe, but if I had to choose, probably a green confetti croc leather slouch. What part of ScoutCon 2014 did you find hardest to make? The hardest part of ScoutCon was making this guy, the ScoutCon Bouncer. At the time, at least to my knowledge, there wasn't an add-on for the separate HWM heads. Plus, I was a dumb back then, so I resorted to shrinking down every part of the body of the Scout, and then trying to animate around that. It was rough, man. The most important question of all. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything else?
Toast.
Paul Lewis Dud asks, can I add you on Steam? Yeah. Sorry, I don't really accept random friend requests on Steam at the moment. Unless we made contact before, like in a TF2 game and a Gmod game, etc., I'm probably not going to add you. Sometimes I'll add people though, just don't spout catchphrases from my videos at me. You have no idea how annoying that is. 258th High Guy asks, is your new video going to be good, if not better, than ScoutCon 2014? God, I hope so. Apart from subscriber quest, I'm in the middle of making something quite big and very different from anything I've ever made before at the moment, so I really hope you guys will enjoy it. Yay! Paulo Vita HMK asks, where can I see the end of Attack on Whatever? The film that was showing in ScoutCon 2014. Wandering Artist asks, do you draw sometimes? If you do, can you show us? What do they look like? I do draw sometimes. I'm not the best artist, not really average either. I'm really into the manga style. Hell, I even made a manga comic for a college project. If you're curious to see what I did, check out my DeviantArt page, which is here. I mostly use it to post teaser images or posters for upcoming Gmod projects, but I've also got a gallery full of lots of old art. Have fun making fun of 15-year-old me. ZTP asks, what is your favourite weapon in TF2? My favourite weapon is the Huntsman. How are you so good at making videos? I've been doing it for way too long. Also, when I find something I want to do, I get way too into it. So I study things. That's just how my brain works. Why do I suck? Maybe it's just because you're starting out. Everybody sucks when they start. What's your favourite chapter in Half-Life, if you've played it? Ravenholm. It's so spooky. Do you know how it is to fall into a pine cactus? A Pine cactus? Is that like an American thing? I don't know.
Warriors!
The Inverted Shadow asks, what would you honestly say is the one video you had the most fun working on? My favourite video to make was the summer update video. It was my first shot of Team Fortress 2 based in-game humour and satire. Plus there was one shot that my friend actually used as their avatar for a while. That was awesome for me back then. I'm easy to please. Favourite / least favourite kind of music? Stuff like this. I wouldn't say I have a least favourite genre, but I dislike a genre I like to call boy band music. The really sappy pop music about nondescript love. Stuff like One Direction and Justin Bieber. Inspirations, if any? Obvious Gmod inspirations would be guys like Dr. Face, but my real life inspirations include guys like Mick Foley and Markiplier. Guys who didn't give up what they love and are just the nicest guys in the world. What would kill us faster? Hoodis, Bogop, Gotham, or Says? Okay, one question myself. What on earth is Bogop? I've never heard of that before.
Bogop! Bogop! Got him! Sass!
Okay, that was weird. On with the questions. Suppercut 2 asks, first question, choose one. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Coron in the House. I don't really watch any of these shows, but I'll choose Coron in the House, cause I'm a burster. Considering how well you do at ScoutCon, how about a similar series of videos documenting weird encounters with friends? Maybe similar to Kitty 0706's Elliot series, if you will. Well, recently my friends and I have been talking about a similar video series, a sitcom type show with a working title of Poop Rat Flat. It makes sense in the Skype chat. Third question, you probably already answered this, but why the sniper? The sniper seemed like the most normal person to have. Originally my avatar was going to be a luchador heavy, and his gimmick would be that his mask would change colour a lot, very akin to WWE wrestler Rey Mysterio. I went for the sniper because it was much easier to make him into an average Joe sort of character for videos like ScoutCon. ZekeRocks117 asks, where is Marasmus? I don't know. Where is Marasmus?
Huzzah! Emerges ex mortis!
City5101 asks, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? This is an odd one, but I'd love the ability of time manipulation, turning back time, affecting the age of stuff, that sort of thing. Riley TNT Lego asks, here's an odd one, Johnny Cash or Elvis? Oh, Elvis, definitely.
Thank you very much.
Dzemeric asks, where is your face?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where is my... Oh my god.
Angus Rangers 8 asks, any favourite animated shows, like Future Diary or Adventure Time? I don't really watch many TV shows in general. I watch anime like Fairy Tail every now and then, but nothing solid. I'm not a good watcher of things. Mr. Jackson 885 asks, 1. Riddle time. What goes on 4 feet in the morning, 2 feet at noon, and 3 feet in the evening? My penis. 2. What is your favourite item on the TF2 workshop? I love this volcanic heavyset. It reminds me of a character from a television show I used to watch. 3. Also, if you could have any items in TF2, what would they be? I'd love the toasty trench coat, this baby engineer, and Heavy's gorgeous legs. 4. Put this?
Put this... No!
5. Don't ignore question 6. Alright. 6. Ignore question 5. 7. Can you have a quick vid of my sniper having a sword fight with you? I don't think that's really possible for me at the moment, but I might add another. How do these people keep getting in here?
But that backflip though.
Reese Bridger asks, do you do the do?
Cola.
Of course.
Pie or cake? Cake. How did you get my likeness so gosh darn perfect on ScoutCon? I swear it's like looking into a Jersey mirror. The magic of Gmod. Apparently. For those of you who don't get what we're on about, the asker, Reese Bridger, actually did some voice work for ScoutCon. Here he is.
And now.
Magic. Also, this is a good time to do a shameless plugging for Reese's new audio series, Zulaplex. Here's the link. Go watch it. Colomatic asks, what is your favourite PS2 game? My favourite PlayStation 2 game is Crash Twinsanity. I love it. Luggy asks, How long was the making of ScoutCon? ScoutCon took roughly 5 to 6 months to make. What do you think about Source Filmmaker? Are you going to use it one day to make videos with?
Gmod is still better. Kitty.
I've never properly worked in Source Filmmaker. I just find the whole thing way too cluttered and confusing. I may try it again now that I know more about the principles of animation. We'll see. What's your favourite music in video games? And your favourite song in general? That grey cartoon pony asks, what would be your reaction to my next vid?
What the fuck was that?
Cowboy Janier asks,
What is your name?
TheUltimateEbil?
What is your quest?
To get at least 20,000 subscribers, I guess?
What is your favorite color?
Green. No, red.
What is the capital of Australia?
According to the internet, 9 there.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
Who do you know so much about swallows?
Well, you have to know these things when you're a king, you know.
Blue EGO asks, can you do something like Robot of Doom, SFM or Gmod later in a project? I haven't actually seen that video. Hang on, let me have a look at it. One day. One day. Shilly asks, what do you think of demo nights? I suck as them. No Names Left, not that one, asks, favourite music? Answered this earlier. Meme or Gotham?
Man! Got him! Man!
What's your favourite game at the moment, besides TF2 or Gmod? Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Binding of Isaac, Cupcake or Banana?
Cupcake!
What is your favourite loadout on Sniper? The loadout that I usually use is the Huntsman, Girati and the Bushwhacker. Why are you so awesome? I don't even know if I am awesome. It's honestly you guys that make me feel awesome. Without your support, I would never want to pick up Gmod again after ScoutCon and keep doing what I'm doing. You guys are the one who are awesome. So thank you very much. And our final question of the evening, Fat Pie Films asks, will you ever come smoke weed and nail hookers in Holland with me?